Good evening. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Got quite a story for you guys. This is Route TSG Episode 2, Super Mario 64. First, you'll notice... well, let's see. The point of Route TSG is to show you guys the routes that we took during the marathons to speedrun the games, and that's not what I'm going to be doing because there is no real route that I follow for Mario 64. It's a spur-of-the-moment sort of deal, because this game is so non-linear in its playthroughs that if I get bored, which I commonly do, like during this horribly long cutscene that you cannot skip ever, it's one of the only few in the game. Anyway, instead of showing you a speedrun route, we're going to 100% this game, get all 120 stars as quickly as possible. It'll probably run about 4.5 hours. I'm going to break it up into maybe 3 sections, maybe 5, I don't know. Alright, that's enough of the introductions, I think. You're going to see all the stars, the first floor, then the basement, then the tower, in the order that I can get them. They may not be the fastest way to get all of them, because I'm going to do some tricks, show you interesting things that you can try to do that don't always get you through the fastest, but maybe something that you haven't seen before. Current time in Texas is 8:09 p.m. I started trying to get Mario 64 to record at noon, and it's taken this long just to get something relatively decent up on the screen. I did find out that the problem is with my computer, and not, as I'd previously thought, with a broken capture card. And I know this because I went to Best Buy and bought a better capture card, and it still doesn't do anything on my computer. It just plays like a scrambled videotape when I try and record anything. Sounds alright. So after about 4 hours messing with that, I tried getting it off a webcam that I borrowed from Britt, you would remember from the America S'mores video, that webcam, and it looked awful. Everything was washed out, everything was oversaturated, and the refresh time was nowhere near what I would have liked it to be. So I called a friend, went over to his place, borrowed his computer, gave him Arkham Asylum as collateral, brought it home. He owns a black book, which is the thing that this is being recorded off of right now, video-wise, audio. I'm hooked up my microphone to my computer. And surprise, surprise, all those Dazzle DVD recorders that don't work on my computer don't work on his either, because it's a Mac. So I went to Fry's Electronics, went over to their video capture section, looked there. Everything that they have works for PC only, which Wellen told me was probably the case. And I called around on Sunday nights. The Apple Store is closed. Best Buy's Geek Squad held me on for about 20 minutes and then told me to go look online. So I came home frustrated, turned on his black book again, and pointed the camera at the TV, and it looks above and beyond what the other one does, so I'm not even paying attention to what's going on here. Get back in the picture. There we go. So this is being recorded off camera, as you can see the edges of my television screen there. But this looks way better than most of what I've been able to get all day long. And my only other option is to borrow Britt's computer, and he's got class tomorrow, so that's not a viable option on Sunday night. If this looks bad enough in practice, then this coming weekend, the 18th, I may just go over to his place and do it straight up on a Dazzle, but that'll be up to you guys. If you can put up with another 4.5 hour, 120 star Mario 64 run and 4.5 more hours of me. Aw, I got a cannonball? Unprofessional. But it wasn't entirely a waste of a day. I got to hang out with my friends for a little while and watch Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, the Robert Downey Jr. movie, the last major one he made before Iron Man. Get over there. see if I have enough time for Mario to fall asleep before Koopa gets here. If I'd been paying attention, I would have gone through the flower patches and the other warp. I think I can get my time down to around 42, but too late for that. This talking while play thing is interesting. Aw, man. Beat me up here. Well, he got up here before I could get real tired. Give me your star and eat my face. I've got to be careful not to just let it go quiet for too long now. This is going to be tricky. Like Britt said, there is no chat to provide me with hundreds of topics. So you're going to be listening to 4.5 hours of me rambling to myself. This could get dangerous. This is just coming off of an evening of Mario Kart. Yesterday was the second TSG Networks event that we've been able to hold. So I've got to make sure I don't land straight in the cannon, because that's what I'm used to doing. Alright. One thing that I always wanted to try to do with Mario 64 is... Oh, completely forgot what I was going to say, and I hate you all for distracting me. No, I'm just playing. I only hate most of you. One of the things that I always wanted to do with Mario 64 was figure out the exact number of different routes that you can take to completion. Oh, get it. For example, when you the very first star available to you normally is killing the King Bomb. However, you can also get behind Chain Chomp's Gate number 6, which I'll get in a minute here. So that's 2 paths to immediately start the game off with. And I've seen speedruns and tool-assisted speedruns where Mario long jumps to that island in the sky, and I've spent more time than I would like to admit attempting to do that myself, and I've never been able to succeed. So if you can get up there, then you can get stars 3 and 4 before you fight the King Bomb. And 5, I think. No, you can't get 5. So you have to unlock the cannons. That's the whole point of long jumping there in the first place. What am I doing? Red coins? Okay. I've got 4 so far. Here's 5. I'm missing 6. Shoot the tree. Ah, GameCube analog stick is no fun. The one on Chain Chomp's Gate. Oh, I know where it is. Okay. I always forget this one. For those who have been keeping up, you might wonder why we watched Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, because my friends and I have a tendency to select only the worst films to view together. Last week we held a Dennis Rodman double feature, because he was in 2 films, and they are both gold. One of them, he is sidekicked with Jean-Claude Van Damme, and the other, he is sidekicked with Dane Cook, before he was a really big star. And there are plot points in both films that don't make sense in and of themselves, and there are plot points that are